It happened. They actually did it. We now have Battle Spirits Saga's first official banned and limited list. The official BSS Facebook page released a developer's note early this morning. In an effort to keep a fresh gameplay environment and facilitate a diverse competitive metagame, Battle Spirits Saga will be introducing a banned and limited cards list to the competitive format. We may consider reintroducing cards on the banned and limited cards list at a later date if their inclusion will provide a richer competitive landscape. And before we get into the hits themselves, I should note that this list will be in effect on October 6th alongside the North American release of Ancient Heroes, which also means that this will be in effect during the upcoming Pro Tour. So, what cards were hit? Banned. Netherworld Depths.
It's gone.
And good riddance. My locals was already playing with a Depths ban, and it feels good. Even though it's a 6-cost Nexus, this card was played in a variety of decks, and it just made games super unfun. This card single-handedly made people main deck King Vulture alongside Burning Force just to more consistently destroy Depths on sight. I'm sure a lot of people are happy to see it gone and hope that it will never come back. Banned. D08 Axbiter. I'm probably the only person in the room who's sad to see my friend go. But it's not like I don't understand. By itself, Axbiter isn't that big of a deal. It's when it's combined with Suppression and Infinity Shield that it does become a problem for every other deck in the format. In the words of the BSS team, besides the strength of this combination limiting card diversity among white strategies, this tactic has contributed to games taking longer to complete. And it's true. Pterosaur decks were going so far as to main deck 4 copies of Joker in order to get around the Axbiter, while everyone else basically had to play some number of copies of Dream Bomb and hope Enterprise doesn't show up. I am worried that this will kill white as a color until set 3 comes out, but we'll see. Banned. Raptidon. This one might confuse some of you, so let me explain. With Depths and Axbiter banned, Pterosaurs would be far and away the best deck. In the team's own words, many decks can struggle with the early game pressure of Raptidon followed by Giganorex. We have deemed this necessary to offset changes that heavily impact control-based strategies. Because Ovi is a pterosaur, it was possible that you'd see Giganorex as early as turn 2 given the right circumstances. Now with Ovi banned, Giganorex isn't going to be played nearly as early. And if pterosaur decks still want to play aggressively in the early game, they'll have to rely solely on Rain Needle, which is not a pterosaur. And limited to 1 copy per deck, Volcanic Break. This goes alongside Ovi as another hit to Pterosaur, but Volcanic Break is also just an annoying card in general. It hits a lot of cards like level 2 Elk, level 1 Dermdyna, Shin, Dinoman, Worker Ant-Man, just to name a few. I'm a little torn on this limit because I actually do like this card as a nice clean answer to those annoying cards like Joker. At least we have Floodstream to look forward to. This ban list is going to change the meta completely. White control as we know it is dead and will need an overhaul. It does have Sheriff Eagle to look forward to in set 3, but it's just not the same. Pterosaurs are severely nerfed. I know the devs intended to keep the archetype alive, but a big reason why pterosaurs were so successful was it could be aggro in the early turns and take advantage of those early hits later with Giganorex and Sortosaurus. With Ovi gone, a lot of that early game pressure is just gone. While devs got banned, Purple is otherwise completely untouched, and will probably be one of the first decks that competitive players will look to for upcoming events. I'm looking forward to what decks will move to the top of Tier 1 thanks to these changes, and if we'll actually see greater meta diversity, or if a new tyrant will take the throne. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more Battle Spirit Saga content. Until next time, laters.